Using MAC's Cork and a 224 shader brush, start applying the warm brown shade to your crease, blending it backwards and forwards in windshield wiper motions until you get an even match on both sides. There have to be no harsh edges anywhere, and you're basically just carving out and defining your crease so that you can put all the stronger colors on afterwards. NYX's Jumbo eyeshadow pencil in Lemon, which is like a limey green, and I placed that all over the center and the edges of the lid and then blended it out nicely. This is basically going to be a base for the acid green Chartreuse Bouquet from the new collection by MAC. So this is like a really nice limey shade, and you just need to blend it out with your fingers once you've placed it on. Don't place it on thickly though. Decay is a really nice like acid green, but because I put a base underneath, it's going to make it stand out a lot more. I didn't place any water or anything with pigment to make it kind of more metallic. I just want it to be a more powerful, strong, vibrant kind of acid green, which you can see as it is. I used a MAC flat shader brush to just apply it all over the NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil. Using MAC's Humid, which is a duochrome greeny brown shade, and a Royal & Langnickel Pro Pencil Blender brush, I started to place that shade into the crease and did like a kind of V shape, dragging it out slightly towards the eyebrow area to basically define the eye and give it more of a kind of cat's eye appearance. And what you just need to do is just keep going backwards and forwards and blending it nicely. Using the same 224 brush, going back over the Cork area and the top of the Humid to blend everything together. What I'm going to do now is just keep going backwards and forwards, topping up the colours, because of all the blending, colours can fade a little bit. So I'm going back with a little bit more of the Chartreuse Bouquet and strengthening the colour, then going back in with Humid again as well, where the Chartreuse Bouquet may have kind of covered it a little bit. The key is to just go backwards and forwards until you're happy with the kind of shade, how dark it is, and the blending all together. Using the gorgeous lily white pigment and a giant fluffy Sigma, I think it's an E45 brush, I couldn't find my other brush. I had to tap quite a bit off of it because it's quite shimmery, and then I placed it on my brow bone as a highlight, but I did it really softly and then went back in with the same 224 brush to blend everything together. Using my L'Oreal Superliner Black Laquer, I am going to line my upper lash line as I normally do. I do it medium thickness and I wing it out as much as possible because that is the kind of style that suits my eye the most. I generally do it quite winged out because I just love it like that. For my lower lash line, I'm using MAC's Chromagraphic pencil in, I think it's Landscape Green. I'm going to list all the products below, including the foundation and concealer and everything. So I am basically covering the entire area of my lash line, and I was doing it a little bit in my waterline as well because it made my eyes go glimmering red. And I then applied a black kohl pencil called Feline, also by MAC. Using MAC's 219 pencil brush, I took some of the lily white pigment and placed it onto the inner corners of my eye and blended it slightly with my finger. And then I used L'Oreal's Miss Manga mascara and I applied it all over my lashes, top and bottom. As always, using Anastasia's Dipbrow pomade in chocolate, I'm going to do my eyebrows. It's the same as it always is. Use the brush first, apply it lightly, just following my natural arch of my brow. I just had my eyebrows threaded as well, that's why they are looking quite neat. And then I brush it through with the spoolie end as well, just to give them like a more natural kind of look. Contouring as always with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and just what I do is I make that weird fishy kind of face and then I apply it to the top of my cheekbones, around my hairline, sometimes on my jawline and sometimes around my nose depending on what kind of look I'm going for. I'm just going for like a normal strong-ish kind of contour. Now using Azalea In The Afternoon Mineralized Blush, again one of the newbies of the collection, and I'm going to use a MAC 129 blush brush to apply this all over my cheeks, as I love to do. I love to build up colour, and this is like a gorgeous pinky golden sort of shade which just looks amazing and goes really well with the green in the eyeshadow. Highlighting under the eye with Banana Powder by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then using the highlight shade to also apply it just on top of my cheekbones. And then I use the same MAC 129 brush but with no actual blush on it, just to blend it all nicely together so that there are no harsh lines. Very excited to try out Snapdragon lipstick, which is a beautiful kind of mid-tone pink. Now this works really well with the entire look. Obviously it's part of the same collection. The only thing is you'll see that it took me quite a while to get a decent amount of colour to show up because it is a Lust lipstick, but overall I really do love the shade of this lipstick.